everyone, welcome to my STEAM app tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to use the Pixton app. Pixton is a really fun and easy app to use. Teachers and students both enjoy it. It can be used to create fun lessons or ideas for creative writing, language arts, history, science, or any school subject you can think of. Or you can even just do it at home for fun to be creative on your own time. So let's get started. After you create an account, you'll be able to access your Pixton application. Now you would go to My Comics and create something new, so we can start from something new. Or you could use an idea, but we're going to start with something new. First things first, you would choose a background or background scene. There's a variety of background scenes you can use, from outdoors to city scenes to different buildings. You can even type in, for example, if you want to look for like a school setting, you can look up school, and it can give you a variety of different classrooms, shadows of different people, maybe sitting in lecture. And if you notice down here, there's an add button. So if you find a scene that you really like, you would choose it on here, and then you can add a separate scene. And let's say we want to choose this scene. We can add it in too, and then maybe throw in a third scene. And you can even rearrange your scenes. To edit your scenes and to rearrange them, you would go to the three dots here at the corner, and it will tell you to either move panel. You can copy the panel and put it into different scenes if your characters are going to be in the same scene for multiple quotes. You can duplicate the panel. Maybe you already put your characters in and you want them to be in the exact same position, or you can even insert a blank panel. I'll show you how to move the panels. Let's say we want the number 3 panel to be the first one. We could change it to number 1. We put OK, and now our bus is the first one. So now we can go to different special effects that we can add to a scene. We can add fire to a scene, maybe a pencil. So there's different things that we can put. Maybe you want to start off your comic with a really cool title. You can add weather to your scenes. For example, if it's a rainy day, it'll change your scene to rainy. If you want to add some thunder, you can add some thunder. Maybe a tornado. It'll change up your scenes to make them even more animated. We're going to move on to characters. So let's say you want to add a character to your first scene. You would go to characters in this comic. You can either add a person or a cartoon. We can do a cartoon for fun. You can choose different types of animals. If you want to do a person, it gives you different outfits. Maybe you want your person to be an astronaut. You could choose sci-fi, different categories, just like the background. You can click search. Maybe you're looking for someone working on a farm. You would put in farm, and it gives you outfits that someone in a farm would wear. If you're doing a cartoon, it would do the similar thing. Let's say we want to do a comic about animals going to school. We could start with an elephant. Once you choose which character you want, you can change its clothes. You can change what color the animal is. Same thing with person. You would change their skin tone or whatever you want to change about them. You can choose whether your animals are your characters are full-grown adults, or maybe they're children. You can switch the ages. You can switch their eyes if you want to have eyelashes, regular eyes. If you want to add a person, it's the same type of steps. Let's see, you want to add a teacher. Maybe you want it to be an older man teacher. Same thing, get switch. Use skin colors, change the outfit, hair color, hair. Whatever we want to do. You can also do regular animals like pets, tigers, cats. We can even put objects. So if you want your characters to hold props like balloons or maybe a shopping cart, you can add that in. Something that I didn't find out till later was that you can actually move your characters within your scene. And if you move your characters in your scene, you automatically move their eyesight. See how the elephant's eyes face the second character at all times, no matter which way I move it. Next, another way to change your character's eye direction is by going to faces. You choose which character's eye directions you want to change. And it gives you different options. Looking up, looking sideways. You can either even change their facial expressions. So let's say we want to change the teacher's facial expression. You can change it to anyone. If we want him sad, you could choose sad. If you want happy, you can look up happy or excited. And it'll change your character's face. You can also change their body poses. Maybe you want your character to be laughing at something funny. Maybe he's confused. You can even check and search different positions, different things like that. You can even add effects. If your characters have superpowers. And finally, you can even add words. You can choose if a character is specifically saying something. You can either write a caption to your comic to introduce it. Say, first day of school. You could choose whether it can be in the middle or at the bottom. We'll choose. And you can even add sound effects. So let's say you're done with your comic. You can write a title. Let's say first day school bus. We'll make something up. And I'll lay out your tiles for you. Here you can choose to share, to print, you can continue editing, or even just download it.